only two divisions have yet to be decided. That is the NFC West and the AFC East. And the AFC East, if you think it's undecided, you're putting a lot of faith in the New York Jets to beat the Buffalo Bills this weekend. So, of the Bills and the Rams, Pearce, which one do you think is more likely to lose their divisional crown?
It's got to be the Rams. 49ers are a decent team. Rams almost lost last week. The Rams have been very consistent, so I think the Rams definitely going to lose. And if you look at the trends for the Bills or any team that's been a double-digit favorite in the spot that the Bills are in, it's basically 13-2 straight up indoors. Double-digit favorites going into the last week of the season against a losing record team, 6-0. There's just no way that the Bills lose this game. Whereas the Rams, it's very easy that they can drop this game.
Alan, do you agree with Pearce? Is there no way the Bills can possibly drop this game?
We said this earlier before, but if you think that they are a mortal lock, take every dollar you have. This is not directed only at Pearce because I've heard this before. Take every dollar you have and put it on the Bills money line. You won't do it. You know why? Because Vegas says there's a 6 or 7% chance that it won't happen. You would never get it on an airplane that has a 6% chance to crash, right? So you're not going to do it. So it's easy to say the Bills must win. They're going to win, but there is a chance. Now, that said, they're the most likely of the two, but the market also underprices the teams that don't have anything to play for. The Jets are going to show up and they're going to play 100%. They're playing for incentives. They're playing because they don't want the better draft pick. They want to keep their jobs. They don't want good players coming on the team. So I think that though the obvious pick here is the Rams are likely to hold on. The Bills are likely to hold on. It's not a mortal lock by any means.
Geoff, one thing we haven't even talked about yet in this segment, the Patriots would also have to beat the Dolphins in Miami, something they've been not so successful in late in the season the last couple of years. Is there any chance the AFC East is actually up for grabs here, or is it just the NFC West?
No, I mean, look, the Bills lost to the Jaguars this year. They've got there's numerous instances of the Bills just like not showing up or not being able to run the ball. Josh Allen just a little bit inaccurate. I don't necessarily think that's going to happen this week, but we do have numerous examples of it. So it's definitely not a mortal lock that this one's over. But like you said, there's numerous things that have to happen here. Like the Patriots would need a pretty big road win. I mean, I don't think the Dolphins are just going to, lean over and let the Patriots score 50 points like they did last week. I still think that the one that's up for grabs is definitely, though, it's the San Francisco Rams game. I mean, Kyle Shanahan is 5-0 against Sean McVay last 5 times these teams have met. So, he's got wins over them with like Nick Mullins starting at quarterback. Kyle Shanahan is kind of in Sean McVay's head. And maybe that leads to the fact that it just makes the Rams try a little bit harder to grab that win and really put them away. I can see that, but you've still got to think this game's going to be close. Like, I think it's going to come down to a last-second field goal here with the 49ers and the Rams. So Rams are definitely the bigger chance at the upset, but I don't think anyone is a mortal lock this week. I think when the pressure gets ratcheted up, teams just tend to, make a few more mistakes too. And I think you will see one of these big favorites potentially get upset this week.